subscribers, this is going to be your general love reading for April 2018. Just keep in mind this can apply to all relationships, so it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friends, it could be family, you know, what have you. Love spans across many situations. The format, for those of you who don't know that I changed it, it is going to be Alpha will be the first reading, and Alpha will be if you identify with somebody who's more outgoing, masculine, self-assured, confident, and aggressive. And the second reading will be Beta, which will be somebody who's a little more shy, moderate, reserved, resonates or identifies more with feminine energies, a little more introverted, okay? What else do you need to know? That I'm on Instant Go. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, just text me. No phone or video chat. And then also, if this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading. Just check out my info and rates. And you can go ahead and send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. And then finally, guys, I've uploaded all of my sun moon readings, so go check those out. They're in my playlists. If you want something a little more personal than my general readings, check them out. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get to your readings, guys. Oh, also, shout out to Wendy Robertson, my viewer, who suggested that I go back to the Rider Waite. She said she appreciated all my cards, and I said, you know what, why not? I'd like to, sometimes a viewer has a request, and I certainly like to accommodate that. So, thank you, Wendy. It's been working out great, okay? I will now get to your reading. Adios, guys. Hola, Alpha Tauruses. This is your 2018 April love reading. Like I said in the intro, if you identify with the energies of being outgoing, a little more masculine, self-assured, confident, aggressive, then this reading may resonate more with you. You can check out either one, but that's where I'm focusing my energies, okay? So here we go. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your insight, and your wisdom for Alpha Tauruses for love, April 2018? Can you show me the energies they came out of? Love energies prior to April 2018. What are the love energies they can expect in April 2018? And how will Alpha Tauruses be moving out of April 2018 and into May 2018. Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as I intend to be read, and say your messages as you intend to be said for Taurus Alphas in regards to love, April 2018. Okay, let's see what we have. So, okay, prior to, we had the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, let me put these kind of where they can kind of be seen. Okay, also, guys, keep in mind that my sun moon readings are up in my playlist. So if you want something a little more than the general readings that I put out, they're up in YouTube in my playlist, and they're on Vimeo, all 144 signs. So go check out your sun moon sign. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the High Priestess in the upright, and we have the Ace of Cups, okay? Whew. Alrighty, I don't see things really rocking in the love department for you guys. Alright, so the Wheel of Fortune is really about bad luck. You're stuck in a rut. Things aren't working out. Or it just can just be you're really going through a series of challenges when it comes. You don't have any luck when it comes to love. You don't feel like there's any kind of forward movement. You don't feel like anything's in your control in regards to the love department. And that's the energies that I feel like you guys were, what was happening prior to April 2018. So, as a result, you have the High Priestess here for April 2018. And I think what you guys are doing is you're kind of going within. You're deciding, okay, well, let me trust my intuition here. My logic hasn't been working out very well for me. So let me kind of see what's going on in regards. Maybe I should trust myself and kind of get some knowledge, some intuition on what direction I should go in regards to my love life. Now, for some of you, it could mean secrets, but we'll wait until we get to the clarifiers before we go down that road, okay? But I do feel like for the most part, it's just about intuition and going in, trying to figure out, you know, why are you stuck in a rut? How can you get out of this rut? High Priestess too sometimes is about, to me, decisions, because it is a 2, deciding which way you're going to go. Okay? But it's not based on logic. It's based on really kind of feeling within. Going with your gut in regards to something. Okay? So, moving out of April into May 2018, we have the Ace of Cups. So, I kind of feel like even though you guys kind of went within, you tried to follow your intuition, you tried to go with your gut, you're still, things aren't working out for you, because the Ace of Cups is, you know, kind of being let down. Some of you might be feeling really depressed, like crying days on ends, really disappointed. Things are not working out for you as you go into May 2018. So let's see if the clarifiers provide a little more info. And you know what? I'm going to tilt this up. Sorry about that, guys. I always forget, like on my phone, it does a glare. So let's see what's going on. Oh, and now I'm blind. Okay. Being blind isn't good when you're a tarot reader. All right, so that's fine. So, Holy Spirit Angels, Vanguard Universe, can you please provide clarification on the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Alpha Tauruses? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Alpha Tauruses? Who is this person? Who is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Alpha Tauruses. Person. Okay, so we have the, yeah, okay, so things are working out for you. You have the Four of Hearts. And the Four of Hearts is just any of these offers that are coming in. You have no interest. You're disinterested. You're kind of looking and you're kind of saying to yourself, wow, I kind of wish I had this. I wish I had this kind of person. But instead I'm getting these kind of people dribbling in that I'm not really interested in. Okay, and so we have the Seven of Clubs in reverse. And that's about you guys kind of losing your confidence because things aren't kind of working out for you. I'm trying to think of what else in regards to that. And, oh yeah, and some of you just kind of feel like giving up because what you want isn't coming to you. You kind of feel like sort of giving up. It's funny, it's a similar, I'll tell you, why don't you guys go and date Aries? Because, it's funny I said that because here's a fire sign, the King of Clubs is here. Why don't you go date an Aries? Because Aries, I think it was the Alpha Aries. The Alpha Aries is in a similar situation. They're looking for someone. They're not satisfied with what's coming in. So maybe the two of you need to go on a date. Being serious too. Okay, so you guys feel like giving up because nothing's panning out for you. And the thing is with you guys, the reason why, I mean, I feel like that King of Wands is you guys. You're really projecting yourself as somebody who's charming, someone who is chatty, someone who's, you know, you're talking to people. You feel like you're doing everything you need to do to attract what you need to attract, but, and you're getting frustrated because, and you almost feel like giving up because, like I said, you're not getting the people that you want to get, or you're not attracting what you want to attract. This is very similar to, I think it was the Aries Alpha. It might have been the Beta, but I think it's the Alpha. Okay, can you please provide clarification on the High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages? Okay, personality for Alpha Taurus, High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Alright. Six of Spades in reversed. Okay, so you guys are kind of going within. You want to move on, but you know something's got to change with the Six of Swords. For some of you, it might be, because we have the King of Hearts in reverse, it might be that you don't feel like you're managing your emotions like you should be. Maybe you're not in control of your emotions as much as you should be. Maybe your emotions are getting the better of you, and this is what's causing you not to attract what you want. Some of you could be drinking a lot with the King of Hearts in reverse. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of self-medicating because you're a little bit down in the dumps in regards to love. And the Jack of Diamonds in reverse. So I think maybe some of you are realizing that one of the things in regards to you guys, you're really stubborn really stubborn and picky when it comes to entering somebody in your love life. And maybe some of you guys are going within and kind of realizing, you know, I am kind of like this. Maybe this is something that I need to change in order to better my chances. I do feel like that's what's going on there. Some of you also don't want to step outside of your comfort zone for some reason. You kind of want to stay the way you are. The King of Wands back here can be very much about boundaries and kind of letting people know this is how it's going to be. If it isn't going to be like that, then you don't need to come in my circle. And I feel like that's what's going on here with this Jack. So I feel like that is what might be deflecting, attracting something in regards to love. Very similar to Aries. Go ask it Aries out on a date. Come on, just do it for fun. Just so you can come back in the comments and let me know how it went, please. Okay. Can you please provide clarification on the Ace of Cups in reverse for Alpha Tauruses? Why is this Ace of Cups here reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have? Okay, person. It was a little bit different, but it definitely started off with them being dissatisfied. Ace of Cups. Can you please provide? And some of you might have an Aries. If you have an Aries moon or an Aries Venus, it might pertain to you even more. Yeah, you guys, they got that card too. No. The Aries Betas got this card. The Ace of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Spades in reverse. So you guys are blocked. You're confused. You're depressed. Nothing new's happening. Oh my gosh. Go date an Aries. They got this too. They got that for the... Yeah, they did. They got that position. You have a lot of the same cards they did. So... No. I'm sorry. Take that back. I thought this was Pentacles, and it's not. It's clubs. So this is the Eight of Wands in the upright. Okay, so some of you, like I said, things aren't panning out for you as you move into May. You're getting really depressed about it. You don't have any direction. You're really being confused as to why this is happening. And I feel like some of you, this can go one of two ways. Either you guys are picking up communications in talking to other people. You decide that you need to really start talking to a lot of people and widening your net. You know what? It's not going to go two ways. I think it's that way. And you guys need to, yeah, you guys are talking to a lot more people. But you're still kind of maintaining your boundaries. So I think you guys are realizing, okay, maybe I'm being a little rigid in terms of my boundaries and what I want and picky. But so you decide, okay, I need to talk to more people maybe that I ordinarily wouldn't talk to, and I really need to start throwing stuff out there. Like, for instance, if you guys are on online dating, you're really like shooting out a lot of arrows, to Cupid's arrows to people, trying to see what you'll attract. But here with this Nine of Wands, you guys are still kind of wary. You're still maintaining your boundaries and what you want, which is good, but I think like they're healthy boundaries is what you guys are doing. Because I feel like you guys came through something. You might have come through something with this Wheel of Fortune, because it really is about the run of challenges, going through a run of challenges, something that was very difficult. And kind of the same thing with the Nine of Wands here. So you're keeping it in the back of your mind. I had a really difficult relationship in the past, and I'm really not looking forward, you know, to jumping into something else. But you do kind of, with this High Priestess, realize that you guys are being a little too rigid with your boundaries, I feel like. And it's not working out for you. So you're going to try something new in May 2018. Okay? All right. That's all I have for you, Taurus, Alpha Tauruses. Like I said, keep in mind I'm on Instant Go. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just send me an email. And then finally, make sure you check out my Sun Moon readings in the playlist. And then you can always watch the second portion of those in Vimeo, okay? Otherwise, it's on to the Beta Tauruses. All right. Hola, Beta Tauruses. Please timestamp this if you can. I just don't, I can't timestamp everything. I try. Alrighty, so that was a weird way to start off. This is for Beta Tauruses. So what I said in the introduction, you are a Beta Taurus if you tend to be a little more shy, a little more reserved, a little more introverted, identify or resonate more with feminine energies, or you're a little bit more moderate in your approach, okay? So, Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and your insight for Beta Tauruses? For love, April 2018, what are the energies they've passed out of? Love energies prior to April 2018. What love energies await them in 2018? And then finally, how will they move into May 2018? Please grant me objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Beta Tauruses 2018. Alrighty. So again, guys, keep in mind the Sun Moon and the Sun Moon readings are for people who want something a little more personal than these generals, because your moon sign is incorporated into them. And it's just a general for 2018. Covers the year. Ooh. Alrighty, High Priestess. I always like to see the difference between the other readings. So we have the Star card in reverse so far. The Empress. Oh, the Lovers. Okay, good, guys. All right, so love energies prior to April 2018, we had the Star card in reverse. I think for some of you, you really start losing hope. Some of you might be getting a little depressed, feel like giving up, things aren't working out in the love department, and really not really knowing what to do about it. This is the card of Aquarius, for those of you if that resonates too. There's actually 2 air signs here, Aquarius and Gemini, so take that. Apply as needed, okay? So I feel like that's what it was prior. You feel like giving up, things aren't working out, some of you are really getting depressed. This could be a little bit similar to the alpha reading, actually. But then we move into, the love energies for April 2018. This is you guys. This is a Taurus vibe here. It's also perfect that it's the beta because she's a very feminine energy. The Empress is pretty much about everything she touches, grows, she creates. Some of you might actually be getting pregnant in April because she's very much about pregnancy. She's very much about parenting. She's very much about fertility, okay? Or some of you could just be ready. Some of you, the biological clock is ticking and you're like, I'm ready. I want to have, kids. I want to get on it. And you're really starting to think about that and how you can make that happen. She's very motherly. She's very nurturing. So she really has a very good parental vibe in regards to that. So that's good. And then here we have the Lovers. As you go out into May 2018, the Lovers is very much like the soulmate card. It's meeting, a person that you have. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to want to deepen it. You're going to deepen it in May. You're going to take it to a whole other level. And it might be because you guys decide, hey, let's have some kids. So let's take it to a deeper level. But it's also about like deep partnerships, deep love, two people that balance each other. So I do feel like in May, you guys are going to figure something out. And believe it or not, this might be an uh-oh here, where some of you like get pregnant or you get somebody pregnant, and then you guys decide here, okay, let's make a love decision. Are we going to make this work? Or are we not going to make this work? And however you guys decide, that it's about a love decision in regards to that. So let's see what's going on here. Can you please provide clarification on the Star card in reverse for Beta Tauruses? Who is this person with this energy? Additional messages for Beta Tauruses for the Star card in reverse. Who is this person with this energy? What additional messages do you have? Energies prior to April 2018. Personality perspective. Okay, so we have the Four of Clubs in reversed. Yeah, you guys are, it's a honeymoon card in the upright. So, when it's in reverse, it's about somebody could have moved out. You could have had an argument with somebody. It could have been a breakup of some sort. Somebody packed their bags and left. Or you left them. Yeah, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so why are you losing? You lost hope because you might have had a previous relationship or something prior to April 2018. Somebody moved out. Okay, and you're really kind of depressed about this because we the King of Pentacles, and you thought it was going to be a stable relationship, or it was a very stable relationship, and you thought that it was something that was going to last. The King of Pentacles is very mature. He's very solid. And I don't think that ended up working out somehow. Like I said, somebody moved out. There were arguments. Somebody got left out in the cold. I feel like it kind of took you by surprise in regards to that King of Diamonds, which is the King of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like it was unexpected too. So I don't know if you guys got blindsided or what. And the thing is, the whole thing about the losing faith here, giving up, is because you really did think this was solid. You thought this was rock solid. And then either you put this person out in the cold, they put you out in the cold, and I don't know. I'm getting that somebody physically moved out. Somebody packed their bags and moved out. Or was asked to leave. And it really was what you thought was or they thought was a rock solid relationship. Remember, these energies can flip-flop, okay? So now I'm wondering what's up with this Empress card. Can you please provide clarification on the Empress card in the upright? Who was this person? Who was this energy? Additional messages for the Empress card in the upright for Beta Tauruses. Love energies, April 2018. Who is this person? Who is this energy? Additional messages, please. Let me see, the Empress. Additional messages, Beta Tauruses. Why is this Empress here? Who is this person? What is this energy? pulling out the Six of Swords in the upright. Okay, so I feel you guys fully move on from this. Somebody did move. You guys might have moved. I think you guys might have moved. Because the Six of Swords can very much be about just packing up all your stuff and moving out into a new home, and you might have created a new home for yourselves that is healthy and abundant, and away from this situation. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is your isolation ends, your faith starts coming back with the Nine of Wands in reversed. You start, for some of you, it can be releasing or letting boundaries down. Hold on, I'm just uploading. I had to click this and start uploading it so I can get these to you guys on time. So yeah, I'm feeling like somebody got out of Dodge, just decided to recreate, and just so you could have faith. I feel like you needed to get away from this situation, or the other person did. Like, keep in mind, it always flip-flops. Additionals on the Empress card, please. Why is the Empress card here for Beta Tauruses? Okay, and you aren't talking to the person either, or the person isn't talking to you. So I feel like whatever this was, you really had to kind of cut off the energy cord, because you knew you couldn't move on from this unless you did so. You knew you couldn't go on to consider other relationships. You couldn't go on to consider having children with somebody else. You couldn't go on and have growth in your home, or what have you, or nurture yourself, or create this nurturing earthly being to, you know, attract somebody or go on and have another relationship. So let's see what's going on with the Lover's card. Please provide clarification on the Lover's card for Taurus, Beta Tauruses as they move into May. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Lover's card in the upright. Okay, person. I'm actually glad that Wendy Robertson had suggested, one of my viewers, that I go back to Rider Waite one time, and back to basics, because it's actually working out really well for these readings. Okay. Oh, we got a couple. We got a couple here. So we have the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords, but they're in reverse. Oh, and my card just flew across the room. Let me see how it landed. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is interesting because I feel like moving into May, you guys are actually going to get into another relationship with somebody. But the King and the Queen of Swords are in reverse, so that lends me to believe that you guys are really unsure about this. You aren't clear if you want to do this. You're not clear if this is going to work out. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Joker card here. So the two of you are considering starting this new journey with each other. I mean, yes, there's fresh hope. You guys are you want a new beginning. You're going to take a chance. There's risk involved with it. But with you guys in reverse, you're not 100%. You don't have 100% clarity in regards to this. And for some of you, it could be a Gemini, because the King and Queen are air signs. So we have air, and then the Lovers, the Gemini is an air sign. So, but you guys you just aren't sure. You want to do it. You want to step off the cliff, but you guys aren't having clarity. You want that. You want some kind of sign telling you to do it. It might be this reading, but I don't have that answer for you. It's your free will. Sorry. You have to interpret this, you know. And these are just cards and stars, people, so don't sign any contracts based on this. All right. Wow. Can you guys even see the cards? Okay. So you know I'm not lying. Because that's what I do. I lie. I'm a Capricorn and I lie. I'm kidding. That was a joke, by the way. I don't lie. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading and upload it. I know you guys are anxious to get it. So keep in mind I'm on Instant Go. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, consider a personal reading if this resonated with you. And check out my sun moon signs, which are all done and in my playlists. Okay? Playlists. Adios from Veronica Garnick, guys. Adios.